Hey, what's going on guys, Adam3K3 here with another commentary video, this time about PC gamers themselves. Well, aren't you a PC gamer yourself? Correct, I am, but I also play on other platforms, and just because I'm a PC gamer doesn't mean I have to agree with everything that PC gamers do. PC is my favorite gaming platform and I made countless videos about it. What I don't make, however, is a video about the things that some, and I quote, some PC gamers, or should I say fanboys, spread around. The people I'm talking about pretend that PC gaming is perfect with absolutely no flaws or issues, which is absolutely a lie. Yes, 90% of the time the game will run without an issue, provided you meet the system requirements of course, but you will encounter an issue from time to time, and I'm not talking about hardware failures. PC gaming today is not the same as PC gaming in 1999. Windows became more stable and optimized as more people are jumping on the platform, and that's great, but for newcomers, know exactly what you're getting into, and I don't mean to scare anybody off or anything, I'm just setting the record straight. So now that you know what this video is about, let's get into the actual points. Number 1. PC gaming is perfect. Motor Racer was my first Windows PC game. It ran flawlessly on our family Windows 95 PC. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, not so much. Fast forward to 2017 and you have an idea of how many years I've been gaming on PC and consoles. So it's not like I just discovered PC gaming yesterday. I've been using Steam, Origin, and even physical disc when they were relevant. In short, I have seen it all. DVD drive problems that prevented me to install some games, random hiccups and stutters, and games completely failing to start. Most of the issues had easy fixes by digging around on the internet. Others required more work, and some simply fixed themselves over time. I admit, most of the issues I had were in the Windows XP era. Microsoft did a good job stabilizing Windows since. With that said, I still encountered a few annoyances. Example 1. Some games run like crap without any reason. I'm not talking about Arkham Knight. Trials Gold Edition simply not playable. The frame rate goes below 15 most of the time, even if I set everything too low. And while my rig is not the latest i7, I can comfortably run games like Titanfall, Dying Light, and even Mortal Kombat X around 30 to 45 frames, so my machine should be more than capable to handle the game. Yes, developers are the one to blame, but at the end of the day, it's a stain on PC gaming as a whole. The average casual gamer don't care whose fault it is, and rightfully so. Example 2. I can no longer play games I purchased. Mortal Kombat X used to be a Games for Windows title, now it fails to launch. There is, however, a lengthy workaround that I'm simply not ready to go through at the moment. I shouldn't jump around to be able to play my games in the first place. Once again, the developer is to blame, and you can argue that consoles receive bad ports as well, but not to the point of unplayability. Example 3. The game randomly crashes to Windows. I started noticing this after upgrading to Windows 10. Windows 8 was the most stable Windows I gamed on, which is ironically the most hated Windows. And don't get me started about being bothered with updates while I'm in the middle of a game. Yes, Microsoft is cleaning its mess with better updates management, but that's what happened to me on different occasions. Those were the examples that came to my mind as I was recording the video. I had other issues such as network failures that required me to restart my PC, as well as other issues that I don't currently recall. Yes, they were not game breaking most of the time, but my journey through the years wasn't perfect as some PC gaming fanboys try to sell you, and I wasn't alone. My brother and friends had issues as well, more or less. And waiting for patches and updates to download is not the same as actually diagnosing and solving a problem, so don't tell me it's the same thing with consoles. Number 2. Building a PC is super easy and anyone can do it. This one will sure piss a lot of people off, but hear me out. Yes, building a PC is a lot easier than it used to be with all the help available, but it's not a walk in the park like some would like to portray it, especially for someone who is doing it for the first time. Oh, you're so stupid, everything slides into its place. Yeah, I know RAM and GPU are easy to install. It's the whole project that is the problem for the average gamers. See, you are used to building PCs and know everything by heart, but not everyone is like you. Picking parts can be challenging for newcomers even with YouTube and blogs. Component pickers are nice and do help a lot, but you are still going to put everything together, and that will never be as easy as simply unboxing a console and turning it on. I'm still having a difficult time plugging in the case cables into their correct sockets, and I've been PC gaming for over 20 years now. Bottom line, everyone can indeed do it, but there's a fair chance that things can go wrong. And let's not even bring up the part of dead on arrival components and the hassle to pinpoint them. The average casual gamer simply doesn't want to go through all that. Once again, things have improved dramatically, but to say that you will never run into an issue is a lie. Sooner or later, every PC gamer run into an unpleasant surprise, and if you haven't, you're a lucky minority. Number 3. 30 frames are unplayable. Oh boy, this one will most likely result in my house being burned down. One of the benefits that PC gaming has over consoles is the fact that you can play your games at 60 frames. I used to be the type of gamer that cranked everything up to ultra and play at 20 frames. As long as everything was on high, I was happy. That is until I discovered the beauty of 60 frames. Nowadays, I set everything as low as 60 frames allow. I stopped caring about graphical settings as even low looks good enough and is even on par with some console ports. I simply love higher frame rates. But, and it's a huge but, but I will never claim that 30 frames is not playable like some PC fanboys proclaim. 30 frames is more than playable for the average gamer. Some don't even know what frames are. Plus the majority of multiplayer console shooters push towards 60 anyways. To me 30 is no longer acceptable, but that's because I'm a hardcore. I care about the way I play my games and strive for the ultimate experience which only PC gaming can provide. But again, that's just the hardcore gamers. Think of it like motors enthusiasts versus the average person. They just want to get from point A to point B. And to the console fanboys, and I'm not talking about the normal folks who just want to casually game, you constantly brag about your platform while bashing the other, making comments and videos, not realizing that both of the systems look pathetic compared to PC gaming. So just stop spreading ignorant BS. Number 4. The spec zombies. Guys, give it a rest already. Upgrading for the sake of upgrading is the stupidest thing that one can do. You're supposed to be a gamer. Upgrading should be done to enhance your gaming experience. This stupid behavior encourages manufacturers to be lazy while overcharging for their products. Just look at Intel. Yes, I realize that the lack of competition is the main reason for the way things are, but don't promote it further by mindlessly buying overpriced crap you don't need. Upgrade when you need to, not when a company tells you to. PC gaming should be about the gaming, not a competition who has the latest overpriced CPU. You're only promoting the stereotype that PC gamers need to upgrade their system every month. Number 5. Keyboard and mouse combo works best for any game. This stereotype started dying once Xbox controller became semi-standard, but is still used by some even today. First of all, what you prefer to use as a controller is up to you, but please don't pass your opinion as hard, indisputable fact. Using keyboard and mouse while playing an FPS game can provide a huge advantage provided you know what you're doing, but let's not act that every PC game should be played using this combo. I've been PC gaming for over 20 years now and I can't stand keyboard and mouse in most games. I admit that RTS and FPS are played best using this method, but for some reason I just can't get used to the combo. I'm using an Xbox 360 wired controller for most of my games and I'm doing fine. I even get a respectable amount of Titanfall multiplayer kills, so it's not like a controller is useless when playing the genre. I still prefer to game on my desk though and can't go any other way. I know that reasonable PC gaming fans always advertise the freedom of using any controller as a benefit of PC gaming, but a lot of fanboys still see using a controller as a sign of weakness. So yeah guys, those were my top 5 things that I hate about PC gaming fanboys. Just a reminder, I still do my main gaming on my PC. I just love the platform and spread the good word about it everywhere, including this channel. With that said, I won't spread lies and try to convert people by misleading information. PC gaming in my opinion is the ultimate gaming experience, so let's try to represent it correctly and honestly. Anyway, those were my thoughts and personal opinions. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Spread and like the video and subscribe for more upcoming content. I'm Adam3K3 and I'll talk to you in my next video.